Sacred Foundations, Texts, Teachings, and Global Influence 4-in-1, written by Joseph Arston, narrated by Melanie Zeith. Sacred Texts and Teachings, The Role of Jewish Scriptures in Cultural Practices, written by Joseph Arston, narrated by Melanie Zeith. Chapter 1, The Origins of Jewish Scriptures. The Jewish Scriptures, known collectively as the Tanakh, serve as the foundation of Jewish religious and cultural identity. These sacred texts, developed over centuries, provide insight into the beliefs, laws, and traditions that have shaped Jewish communities. The origins of these scriptures trace back to ancient Israel, where oral traditions and early writings formed the basis of what would become the Hebrew Bible. The Torah, also known as the 5 Books of Moses, is the most revered section of Jewish scripture. It is believed to have been divinely revealed to Moses on Mount Sinai and encompasses the laws, history, and ethical teachings central to Judaism. The Torah consists of Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy, each of which outlines the early history of the Israelites and their covenant with God. These texts were initially passed down through oral tradition before being written and compiled into a unified body of scripture. In addition to the Torah, other ancient Hebrew texts played a significant role in shaping Jewish scripture. The writings of the prophets, Nevi'im, and the sacred poetry and wisdom literature found in the writings Ketuvim were added over time. The historical context of these texts reflects the struggles, triumphs, and spiritual evolution of the Jewish people. The Book of Judges and the Books of Kings, for example, document the rise and fall of Israelite leaders, while the Psalms offer poetic expressions of devotion and supplication. The formation of the Jewish canon was a gradual process influenced by religious scholars and community leaders. By the Second Temple period, there was increasing recognition of certain texts as authoritative scripture. The Dead Sea Scrolls, discovered in the 20th century, provide valuable evidence of how these texts were preserved and interpreted by Jewish sects of the time. The finalization of the Hebrew Bible occurred around the 1st century CE, when rabbinic scholars established a consensus on which books were divinely inspired and essential to Jewish faith and practice. The origins of Jewish scripture highlight the dynamic nature of its development, from oral tradition to written texts that continue to shape Jewish life today. These sacred writings not only define Jewish religious practices,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?